it do? Welcome back to another video, man. As you see, we in the garage, man. You see the car sitting behind me. You see I'm outside, blah. But man, what we doing today is, man, we're gonna get right into the video, start trying to work on something, get it done. May not be able to get it done, but at least get some work done on it. So, as I have been telling y'all with the last few videos that, hey, I need to work on the sunroof, try to start preparing that to get that done, to get that on the car, cause I need to get work done, man. I really been dealing with business stuff the last week and a half, 2 weeks, so I haven't been able to make any videos, but I should have. But what we doing right now, man, we out here messing with this old sunroof. Messing with this, trying to see what we need and what we don't need. As you can see, I don't know what these bolts go to right here, but that ain't the bolt. So the sunroof connects. It got holes right there, and then, right here. We only got 3 on each side, so 1, 2, and 3. So I got 2 on the front, 3 on that side. So a lot of the stuff that I thought I needed, I don't need. So we about to trim this book up back here. We're gonna get cut out work, man. As you see right here, we can cut out some of that, give us less body work to do. We're gonna have to mess with that, but that ain't really no big deal. So, but we'll be able to cut these off because that's what I thought was gonna be able to be blocking me when I was trying to get this right. And I thought I was gonna have to fit this in underneath my roof on my car some kind of way, but we don't, man. So that's what it is, man. If you don't know, if you ain't watched the old video of this is a CTS Cadillac sunroof. Don't know what year car it came out of, but yeah, the CTS Cadillac sunroof. We got the controls right here. 9 times out of 10, we're gonna end up extending these because we were gonna put these in our console. So there we go. So let me break out some stuff, man. Put y'all on a tripod. I don't know if I'm gonna have y'all on while I'm doing what I'm doing, but we gonna see. Let's go, man. So check this out. It's a line right there. Can y'all see that line I done wrote on there? So that's where I'm about to make my cuts, man. And no, I'm not really guessing. I'm sitting here watching my boy Sprayway do the same exact roof on the 4-door. So I drew a line all the way around. We're gonna cut off this extra layer so we'll have a little room on the sides, and then we're gonna go from there and see what we're gonna have to trim off. So let me go ahead and cut off this layer right here right quick, man. Then we're gonna get back to it. Let's go. What up? So here we go. Cut the little pieces off. Cut all this off. So now that give us a little bit more room on the sides, and not much, but a little bit. So I'm about to shave this back part a little bit. Then I'm gonna shave a little bit of this front because I don't want to do it too much. And then we're gonna go from there, man. I wish I had a long ruler or something. Let me see. I might have some. Let me go up in here and check some things out. So now I'm trying to get everything a little even and go from there, man. This about the straightest thing I got. My long wall ruler. So just gonna try to get it as good as we can. We ain't gonna take too much off. We already don't have a lot to work with. So yeah. I should have paid a little better attention when I bought it to see how much we had on the sides, because I was yeah, I don't know. Hopefully we'll be able to manage with what we have. That's why I'm not gonna cut too much off the back, too much off the front. Give me a little surface where I can still weld on the car. But the sides is my issue right now. The back and the front is not the issue. Yeah. I think it'll still be able to rock. But let me cut this off and go from there, man, so I can scuff it up a little bit. That's what it is, man. That's where we at now. As you see how uneven that is. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out a way, man, how I'm gonna do this. This cardboard is to draw out a template. As you see, it needs some body work on this booger. But it's to draw out a template, so I'm not lifting this up and down, and I need to basically be able to draw this onto the top of the car to get it where I need to get it. So inside of here is 32.5 inches. So we're gonna find the middle of that, be able to mark the centerpiece. I don't have a hood on or a rear view mirror, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go off of this. Oh Lord Jesus, got a lot going on. We're gonna go off this center. What is the camera doing, bruh? Hold on, man. So we're gonna go off this center line. This is the center line on the car right here. We're gonna put a piece of tape all the way up there. It should come out in the center line. It has 9 of these on the roof. It has 9 of these. Basically these for the top. It has 4. It's 1 centered, and then it's 4 on the other side. So that tape need to come up here, get in the middle, which this is the middle one, and we're gonna take it all the way to the front. We're gonna measure the roof, make sure we're in the middle of the roof, because I don't have a rear view mirror. I mean, I could go off of the what you call that, the magnet little deal. You can still see the glue right there. But that may be my center point I may use, but I'm still gonna measure the roof and then try to do what I need to do. So that's what we're gonna do, man. I need to round these off on these corners. I'm gonna round that off a little better and then round that off. I wish I could have got this straighter, but I don't want to take off too much. So we gonna see, man. I'm gonna have to go get something else. Like I said, I was looking at Sprayway do his, and he rounded that front, and he had this way better. So I kind of want that straighter, but I don't want to cut off too much because I can't cut off nothing else on this side. To show y'all what I did do, try to get a little more extra. I cut off a small bit of that. That is the mounting point, but as you see, the mounting point there not touching, so it'll be secure on both sides. So we're gonna see what we can do, man. But let me try to clean this stuff up, man, because I got a parking garage in my backyard, and my wife about to come home, so I gotta move some cars around so she can get in here, and we ain't gotta do all this. She ain't gotta wait to get in. So we gonna finish this up another day, man. So what it do, man? We back in the trap, man. About to get back started on this. So this how we going. We gonna jump right into it. This is different measurements the whole way forward, from side to side, talking about just where the glass sit. That's what we really focused on now. So this right here is gonna be my template, because I don't want to keep lifting this on the roof because the cardboard can lay flat. This cannot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm about to get over here, pull this stuff off the trunk, and then we're gonna measure. This is the center line of the car right here. Center line, it go all the way to the front. So this the center line. I kind of got some guide points. This is the center. This is the center right here. If you can see, that's the center. And then you can see from the inside, it still has, windshield is very dirty. I might not be able to see it. It still has the magnet, the little glue of the magnet where the magnet go. So we're gonna try to get that to the tape all the way to the front right there. But when I get that all the way, I'm still gonna measure from side to side to make sure I'm gonna be in the center. And then we're gonna go from front to back, and so I can know exactly how big I need this and where I need to cut it at. So yeah, we're gonna have to do body work up in here. The other side, I might be able to cut that piece off. It's a little bit body work that need to be done over here. And you can see that may be get cut off, because I don't think I'm gonna have to cut some of that off on the rear. And then this over here, I don't know what old boy was doing, man. This right here, I'm probably gonna round that off. We're gonna round this off. Simple fact is, we got got some real estate right there. So that's I ain't gonna do it too much. I'm gonna just do it probably right here. Just round off and see how it look in the front, because the front of this has a double roof as well, kind of something like this. So I gotta see what I need to do, man. But let me go ahead, man. We're gonna take 7,000 measurements, try to figure this out, so I won't mess up. It's my first time doing it, like I said before. So hopefully we can get this thing right, man. Pray for me. That's all I can say. Pray for me. So let's go, baby. So we're about center, man. In the front, it's going 26 and a half, man. I don't know, man. I might have to do it over, bro. I don't really trust that. If it seemed like it's just going this way, and it shouldn't be, because like I say, this is the center. right here. I'm feeling that lump right there. So the tape is off. The tape does go that way. So maybe it is straight. Because the tape is a little off. You see I'm in the center of the keyhole. Coming up. And then the lump in the middle is the center. So the center is right here. I'm a little far over here. So I'm just trying to get this right, dog. So I think right in here it curves, so I get it back when I'm up here on the roof. Cause when I was measuring from side to side, it was 26.5. So who knows? Let me do a little more measuring, man. I just want to be for show. For show, man. It's making me a little nervous. I don't want to F nothing up, so let me do a little more measuring, man. And then I'm gonna bring it back. Let's go. Pray for me. Check it out, man. So we cut these corners. I might need to make it look a little better, because I don't want to come up too far in the front. Yeah, I don't want to come up too far because, let me see, man. As you see on the back, it's not a lot of room. Reason I can't cut that off, because if you see that spot, it got that hump right there. Hold on, man. I'm gonna just set the camera up and I'll point, let y'all know, because I gotta hold that up with one hand. So that hump right there, that's what hold the motor on. So I can't come up. Well, I can't cut too much of that off back there. So I'm gonna have to figure out something up here to make everything work, man. I'm trying to see. I might have to look at another video, because I seen them doing a car like this, and the only option I may have now is I may have to mark where the rivets are and go ahead and rivet more rivets in here. I might have to grind those down. I really, truly don't want to do that, my boy. But that may be my only option, to get enough skin on here to make sure the roof is in here the way it needs to be. So that may be the route I need to go. What up, man? So as you see, we almost there. Cardboard on there. I don't know if y'all can see it now. So lining it up. The next thing I'm gonna do, I measured the whole thing, like in excuse me, in about 4 different places. So what I did was I went, measured it, and then I found the middle of that. So this back one about 38 and 11/16. I measured it, found the middle of it. As you see, I don't know if you can see it on camera. It's straight here. It's straight in the front, but right in the middle, it got like a little curve. But what I did was, here, you see I got a line. I put a line there, that's gonna be the middle, so I do need to move this over a little bit. That line right there. Just really gotta see, man, you know, like I say, it's a lot of measuring going on. I'm kind of getting it. I am gonna put some tape down, so when it's time to draw it on, I can just draw it on. It ain't gonna move. Now, still got this. I need to find, that's about an inch. That's about an inch worth of real estate there, and I don't think I may have to cut those off. I really don't want to. That's an inch and a half. That's an inch and a half. I don't have no more real estate to come up. I mean, I possibly could come up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I possibly can come up to about right there. Cause not gonna lie, I've been looking at sprayware. I didn't look at this video, I don't know how many times, but he close in the front. He's very close in the front. So, but even with that being said, I don't know if y'all can see it. Y'all see it? It's right there. So I'm still on top of it. Man, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't want to re-ribbit that because I don't want my roof leaking. You know what I'm saying? You'll never know if it's leaking until you put everything back on and all of a sudden one day you got water spots in your car. Then you gotta take everything back off. And what I'm saying is I don't want it leaking is I don't want to have to take these off and then have to put them back on. That's what I don't want to do. So I'm trying to figure out a way that I can go about not taking those off. Thought about cutting slits, but that's gonna be so low and this gonna be high because you gotta realize I still gotta put fiberglass and also have to put body filler plus paint. So it's gonna be about this high. With this being about this high, that ain't gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to. And nobody on the internet shows how to put one of these in a Landau. Nobody. I've looked so many videos. They show how to put them in a photo and everything, but nobody shows how to put it in the Landau. So that's what we stuck with right now, man. Just trying to figure it out. One step at a time, man. I knew it wasn't gonna be a quick process, but I'm gonna measure in the middle of this right now, in the middle of the where the glass gonna go, and then after that, I'm gonna go measure each side and make sure it's the same measurement on both sides. So, let's go. What up, man? So I went about this again, man. I just wanted to be for sure, so. Measured, I put another piece of tape. This tape is way straighter than the other piece of tape, so I'm about to start measuring with the cardboard again, with the template, because I kept getting thrown off somewhere. So instead of messing up and going where I can't turn back, what I did was just F it. We're gonna start the whole process over again. Put another piece of tape. We got it straighter. If you see, boom, it lined up everything. Like I said, it got a rivet or whatever you want to call it right in the middle. That's what we're going off of, because when I put it on the mirror, the magnet, that's not in the middle. I wish I had my hood on, but I don't, because that's another reference point. The hood is over there. When I go over there, I'm gonna show y'all. I got a reference point just like this down the middle. And so if I would have had the hood on, I could have went from right there at the tip of the hood came up on the windshield, pulled it all the way back, but I gotta go from the back because this is the only reference point I have right now. So that's what we doing, man. We gonna throw this on here again. Oh, come on, booger, before you break on me, you mofo. That's why I wanted to use cardboard and not the actual what you call it, because it's better. So I'm gonna go about this again. I'm about to measure the middle. I put some measurements on here. Like I need to be 27.5. That's where the center point is, right here. Dang. Why I wrote these at? I thought I wrote them on here. I ain't even write them down, so I'm gonna do that right quick. So I know this is 27 right here from here. This lip is 54.5. I said 27, so nah, that's a half. Should be 27.25. And a quarter. I think that's where I was messing up, because I kept measuring this and I kept trying to get 27.5. But look, this is the overall length, 54.5. So you got a 27.25. And I'm gonna have to do this one and then do this one. These I thought was center points, but they not. So I'm gonna have to go back and do all center points again. So let's get it, man. Hey, practice makes perfect. I'm gonna keep measuring until I get it right, and then I cut. I ain't pulling out the jig until it's time. First of all, I ain't about to cut it tonight anyway. It's probably like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock or so. So let's get it. Let's keep pushing, man. We getting somewhere. It may not look like it, but we getting somewhere. What up, man? So I'm back out here in the garage trying to get this sunroof deal. Pretty much where I need it at, because today I got time. We probably gonna cut it today. So this what I'm probably gonna move it up about an inch and a quarter. Y'all can see that. Move it up. That's an inch and a quarter there. Move it up probably about an inch and a quarter. I'm gonna see if I need to go 1 3/4. Because in the back, like I say, that's where we got our issues at. I got a little real estate that I can cut on the back side of that the skin. So right now I am about an inch away from those steels that I need to not cut. That's what I'm trying to save right now, man. So about 1.25 inches. I don't want to come too far up here. I know I told y'all that before. We not trying to bring the skin too far up here. That's the back of the skin. That's the bottom. That's the back. Is that the back? No, that's the front right there. That's the front part. So we got to keep those little mounting points right there and right there, because that's what hold the sunroof up. But what I'm gonna do is, man, I'm about to pull the car out. We gonna hold on, man. What this B doing? I'm gonna pull the car out, then we gonna situate everything, get everything how we need to get it right quick, cause I gotta clean stuff out the inside of the car. I'm gonna probably put the rear panel on. I just want to test fit a bunch of stuff. We're gonna put the rear panel on, mess with the sunroof, and then we gonna go from there, man. So let me get everything situated, man. I'm gonna tap back with y'all in a second. So look, this is what we're gonna do right here. I'm gonna cut this along here, all the way right there. And then once we cut that, I'm gonna see how much real estate we got here. And then hopefully, if we are right and they are cutting and measuring, you know how they say, measured 70,000 times. So that's a little under an inch and a half. That's an inch and a, that's an inch, 2 inches. I'm sorry, I keep saying an inch. That's 2 inches and a quarter right up in there. Some places it's bigger, but I can't, like I said, I can't cut this off. And I'm trying to leave most of the deal there. I only want to cut this corner. So I'm not gonna cut no more of it. So we're gonna go here, all the way across. I was gonna go here, but I need more real estate. So that's what we gonna do, man. So I had already started cutting. I wanted to break the camera out, and I had to put that full shield on, man. Start hitting, maybe trying to get in the bed. So that's crazy. I got the camera in my jacket. I'm gonna put it right there. Sparks. So we'll go about right there, and let's go. So we got that off. Now we need to break the tape measure back out. See about what we looking like. 3 inches there. With an inch and a quarter there. We 2 inches here. I could have went back here. Well, probably left this and then came back some. Two. If I move it up an inch and a half and I get rid of let me see, hold on for a second. So really back here, all I need to cut off is about an inch, and that don't leave me much real estate though. Well, if I cut an inch off, I thought about cutting about an inch and a quarter, or I don't know measurements, man. So whatever's the middle line between inch and a quarter and an inch, I'm thinking about cutting that off. And I still have about let me see. Good hood measuring right now. And I got less than an inch. So if I cut an inch off, I'll be right there. Now it's about to start raining again. This is crappy. Hold on, man. Gotta pull it back in. So, I'm trying to see, man. Because if I'm moving it up, an inch and a quarter, moving it up an inch and a quarter, then I still need to cut off something back here, and that's like an inch. So it's not enough real estate back here. If I cut an inch off, I'm gonna be right on top of the rivets. If I only cut an inch and a quarter off. So I don't know, man. Let me do a little more measuring, man, and try to figure this out. What up, man? So I done figured it out. I figured it out. So this is what we gonna do. Let me flip this over. I ain't gonna flip it all the way over. You see how those you can slide something in? The same way I was gonna slide the front in, I'm gonna slide the back in. I'm gonna cut 4 inches off the back of here. And so the bottom piece is going to be longer than the top piece. So this, I'm just gonna slide under the other roof. I'm gonna slide it in under this roof. So when I cut 4 inches off, I'm gonna be about right up in here somewhere. I don't know exact, but I'm gonna be in here somewhere. So what I'm gonna do is that little piece, so I'm not gonna be so close to this. I'm gonna slide it between that roof and this roof. And so it's gonna sit underneath it and it's gonna be in there, man. So that's my plans now, man. That's gonna be the plan. Cause we're gonna take this back 4 inches, and then look, I got room to do the body work and everything and go from there. So I'm gonna be real honest with you. I could cut it more, but we gonna test it at 4 inches. So that's the plan. I'm gonna cut it 4 inches all the way down. So what I may do is take this and then draw a line all the way down 4 inches and go that route, man. And then we'll be eliminate. We're not gonna cut here. We're gonna be cutting way up here. So that's 4 inches right there. And I'm what, 1.25 inches away from here. So I got enough room to do the body work and did it where I need it. The main reason was I looked at another car. And when I seen his roof sitting this far back, see, his roof was sitting kind of farther back than even my roof. Yeah, it was sitting about right here. But see, you got to make sure you're not going to be in the way of the actual visor. So the visor probably about 3 or 4 inches wide. The visor hole is right here. Just the hole to the visor. So if you go back 3 or 4 inches, we're about right here. And you can kind of see where it was sitting, because this was like this when I got it. I don't care, because I planned on replacing it anyway. But if I come back from here about 3 inches, right up in there, see, I want my visors to be able to fold up and not in the way of the roof. So that's the only reason I'm gonna have to bring the roof back some. So to be real honest, I'm probably gonna have to cut off more than that. Because remember, before I was bringing it back, I was taking it forward 1.5 inches. Now we look like we taking it back about 1.25 inches. So instead of going backwards 1.5 inches, going forward 1.25 inches, we going backwards 1.25 inches. So the roof sitting right here over the seat. Boom. The visor deal is right here. Man, visor deal about right here. So the visor come to about right here. It's still damn near where the roof is. But you got to remember, the roof kind of curves, so it'll be pointing this way and not this way. So I'm gonna live with it, man. I'm gonna live with it. So let me measure some stuff again, man. We're gonna get this booger right, and man, I'm about to get the cutting. We ain't gonna play with it. Like I say, I just gotta measure the skin that I gotta slide underneath to make sure where I'm at. So let me go and do some more measuring, man, and I'm gonna get back with y'all when I figure everything out. Oh, temperature dropping out here. So look, this is where we at with this, man. I'm gonna cut this down this line. and we're gonna slide that piece underneath there like we said earlier. Had to do a whole bunch of measuring on this thing, man. A whole bunch of measuring, because it's like this up in here is where the rail is, but this is where I gotta take my time at, because I don't have much real estate over here. You know what I'm saying? So what I might do is I might come in here and I'm gonna cut on this side of the line, not this side, just so it'll have a little more room up in there. But we about to boogie on this, man. I'm about to go ahead and start cutting this now. This the line that's on the roof, or that's over there. Well, no, it's not. The roof, I got it coming back like a half an inch right here, or a whole inch. It's something like that. I can't remember exactly what I did, but I wrote this line so the skin gonna sit on top of this. You know what I'm saying? That's what all of this is this is the actual skin, but this is what I need to cut out right here, because you can't cut the same size of the skin and it's gonna fall through. You got to cut inside of the skin so you can make sure your measurements and stuff right, and then the skin gonna sit on top of your skin, on top of your roof. So we're about to get the boogie in, man. I'm gonna try to set the camera up. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, but we should be able to. Let me find a place to mount the camera, and we're gonna boogie right quick. What up, man? That's what we dealing with. I'm gonna have to cut. I remember dude that I kept looking up videos, he cut some of this out. He didn't cut the whole thing, but he cut some of it out, because it's like a support. So you had to cut the middle support out. Matter of fact, I cut two supports out. Like, there's one right here, and then there's one right there. I didn't even know. But so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut here. I'm gonna cut here, and then I'm gonna cut all the way across. I'm gonna find a line. This a line right here. I might cut this one out. So cut here, and then cut all the way down in the line, and then come back forward here and leave all of this. Leave all this, because I need this. That's for my sun visors. So can't cut that out. And I bent this on accident. It pissed me off. I mean, I could straighten it back out, but still. So that's what I'm about to do, man. I'm about to cut this here, come all the way down, and then come in, and hopefully I'll be able to slide that first piece inward some more, and then the back will fall in, and then I still got to cut the piece off the actual sunroof, but I didn't want to cut that piece off until I knew I had enough to play with, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to cut. Hey, once you cut it, it ain't no going back. So this is what we dealing with right now, man. She ain't got no roof. She ain't got no roof, man. So let me continue, man. Hurry up and do this, because I'm tired of doing this. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to finish this sunroof off. I've been stretching this forever and ever. So let's get back at it. Man, I appreciate y'all going through this little sunroof journey with me, man. There's still some stuff I gotta do to it, man. I just really, in this video now, I ain't just want to disrespect me like that. But I want to go ahead and end this video, man. I don't want to drag it on, man. I just wanted to say, come back and say, man, I appreciate y'all for watching the video, for going through this little sunroof journey with me, man. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be, but it's still some more stuff I gotta do. So I don't know if I didn't went through the hard stuff yet. So, because like I say, these little spots on the ends that's buckling, we got to see about that. Got to see why it's kind of buckling in the middle, like up. So just got to check on some things. I think overall, man, it came out pretty decent. But like I said, I'm gonna have to take it back off. I gotta grind the roof where I got a tack welded at, and then I gotta grind the actual piece as well, because you gotta weld those metal to metal. You can't weld those with that paint on, or it's gonna come up. And then once I weld it, we're gonna put some fiberglass over it, because that fiberglass make it waterproof. You know what I'm saying? So it won't be leaking at all. We're gonna put fiberglass sheets over it, and we're gonna go from there, man. So yeah, next time I may go and throw the sunroof in here, but I want to make sure everything right first, and then just test it out and go from there, man. But I appreciate y'all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, do all the things, man. Till next time, man. I'm out.